Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Stranded Deep, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we explored an island over there, which is exactly where I want to kick off with today. So we're going to sleep to make it to the morning, because I want to return to, and it's still dark. Oof. Yeah, I want to return to Flying Pig Island, because that's the only way I can think how to call that. Because pigs fly on that island. Right, we've stored all of our food. Okay, right, let's get going, because I really don't want to hang around with this today. Right, so raise the anchor, because I want as much time as I possibly can over there. So let's go, and off we go. There we go. I'm hoping I'll get some more containers there, and what I also want to do is I want to try and collect a load of wood, because I want to expand our house. I have been watching another YouTuber do a playthrough of Sons of the Forest, which I've been, I don't know, enjoying. I don't know if it's the right word. I really like the building and the build mechanics they've got in that, and I'd really love to give it a go. But the mutants and the zombies, and or not the zombies, but the mutants and the cannibals and the constant jump scares, I don't think that's my cup of tea. I don't think it's a game I'm going to necessarily cover on this channel, because I think if I ever got around to playing it, I'd be playing, I think they call it on like peaceful mode, which I know was nicknamed like vegan mode beforehand, because it just removes all of the enemies in the game. And it turns it into a true survival game from what I've been reading, which I think I'd be more interested in doing, because it does look like it's got some pretty good survival mechanics, like with all the eating and the hunting and the farming and everything. I mean, similar to this, but I kind of like the balance with this. It's like the enemies are in a known location, or not the hazards, I'd say. So like the sharks and the stuff like that. They're in a known location, and other than like boars that we can actually actively run into, it's not like our home base is going to be constantly beset upon by invading cannibals and stuff like that, which is what you get on Sons of the Forest. So I do love how I've stripped that island. So yeah, I'm inspired to do a bit of building. So it does mean that when we get some of the wood from here, we might spend the next few episodes, upgrading our house. Because at the moment I'm still dumping everything on the ground, which I'm sure is functional and I'm sure it works. But I do want to get a bit more organised. Like I'm trying to make the raft organised. Like I've got a first aid box, I've got a food box, I've got a tools box. And I want to do a similar kind of thing in the house, instead of just like having a pile of dumped fabric over here and logs over here. I kind of want to have it a bit more set up, as it were. But I'm hoping we're going to find some interesting things in the boats, because it's the boats I really want to do first on this island this time around. So much stuff off in the distance. You can see our island just becoming a faded, misted memory. I mean, that boat looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. But I think I'm going to wind up island hopping, which could be a challenge if I do an overnight stop anywhere. Because the thing I really wish you could do is actually have the compass out while you're driving, or not driving, but sailing around on the raft. I really wish that I could know what direction I'm going in, so I know what direction I need to head back to. But it doesn't seem to be an option that you can do. Seems a bit slower today. Like that's our island there, but it's properly misting off at the moment. Oh, there's our flying pig. Like, what is going on there? That pig is definitely flying. Oh, and now it's just gone swimming. Okay, so let's come up here. Oh. Try and weigh the anchor. There we go. Right, okay. What do we have on this boat? Okay, instantly we got a container. Well, let's pick that up and put that on the shelf. Right, and what do we have? So we got rations, cloth, 2 more refined hammers. Wow, I really don't think I need that many refined hammers, but sure, if you're going to keep giving them to me. What do we have underneath? Okay. Container, flare gun, air tank, jerry can, spy glasses. Okay, I think I've already got a set of spy glasses, but you know, we'll... Oh, that's the food, that's first aid, emergency coconuts, that's tools, so we can store some stuff in here. That one's tools, isn't it? So you can put... Oh no, we've got 2 refined hammers in there. I mean, ultimately I'm not going to be building, so I can put the hammer in there at the moment. Okay, let's go back. What else do we have in here? Oh yeah, the spy glasses. Anything in this crushed up part of the hull? Doesn't look it, just... Oh. Okay. Okay, alright, nothing too interesting there. Do I want to sail over to that one? So let's lower the sail. Let's try and push this around. Yeah, the anchor's there. Right, okay. Let's weigh the anchor. Push the raft around. Right, come on, get on the raft. Right, and then we're going to need to sail around the outside here because that's too shallow to go. So we're going to do... And then... Come on, around we go. Come on. There we go. So another box is always nice. I have to admit, there was less on there than I thought there was going to be, considering it was kind of like... It looked like a semi-major wreck. Like, the back end of that is definitely gone, and this is not the back end of it. So... Yeah, definitely was hoping for a bit more. I think I've just bumped into this one as well, but oh well. Right, what do we have over here? Another box. Lovely. Right, what do we have in here? Another air tank, O2, vehicle electrical part. No duct tape yet. Ooh. Right, what do we have in here? Rations, label maker, jerry can. So this almost looks like another starting island. Another set of glasses. Okay. Because that feels very similar to the boat that I had on my starting island. Whoa, hey! Hey there, Sharky. Okay. Not going to lie, slightly disappointed with all that, actually. I was hoping for something more interesting. Maybe we'll make a jerry can, rations, 2 spy glasses. I mean, sure. Although spy glasses are actually tools, aren't they? So we probably want to put one in there. And then we can, I don't know, store the other one. We did have some rations. They belong in the food container. Okay, no room in the food container. So yeah, you can go there. And then unweigh the anchor. And then I'm going to need to... Ooh! You're much more in the shallows than I expected you to be. Much more. Don't know I really want to move this now. Kind of need to, but I don't know that I trust the shark there. Right, let's bring it back. Right, okay. Oh, there's one of those purple spiky ones that I really don't trust. So let's try and spin this round. In preparation for heading home. Okay. No, not the sail. I want to drop the anchor there. Okay. Now then. Let's go and see what we can get. Now I noticed that there was another... Yeah, another wrecky thing there. We're going to get a hat-trick of containers. We are. Lovely. That works nicely because I do want to put some of the containers in our house when we start upgrading it. So, yeah, getting a load of free containers is always good. So we'll get back and then we'll have a look and see what's on this one. That was good. Right, let's check our feet. Make sure we don't step on anything we don't want to. Right, E to attach. And what's in this one? Vehicle fuel part, torch. Ooh. A torch. Interesting. I wonder if that's got... It says invincible. I wonder if that's like the solar one that's, you know, got unlimited battery. Interesting. Okay, well that's good. Right, let's get some logs because we need some wood. So let's start chopping down what we can. Oh, I heard that. That sounded like a snake then. I didn't see it, but I heard it. Where is it? It's over in that direction, so I'm going to leave it alone. And we'll take this tree down. Come on then. Right, down we go. Oh, let's not stand under it, shall we? Okay, grab that. And that one. Lovely. Cool. Right, that's 4 logs. Right, what time are we at? About 1:30 in the afternoon. Okay, so we're doing okay. Right. Drop those off. Now, let's head back. Take another tree. Wonder if I can get up there. Wonder if there's anything interesting up there. Oh. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't fall that way, because that way sounds like snake. Right, ears peeled. I think I saw movement over there. I get it from here? Okay, yes. Okay. What time are we at now? 2:30. 2:30. Okay. You're going to tell me you're full. Okay. I don't want to push my luck with that snake because I don't have any anti-poison ready. So I do want to give it a wide berth. Okay. Oh, and down it comes. Little one this time. Okay, lovely. And then we'll get this little one, and that should be another 4 logs. Chopping it on the way down. Lovely. Cool. Okay. I think we checked all of that side of the island last time we came. Get some of that. Now we've checked those bits. Aloe plant. I'm going to grab that aloe plant and then I think we're going to start heading back. Right, you're now full. Okay, we'll have to use the first aid box for the minute. Okay, you're now full. Into the toolbox with you then. Right, and then the aloe plant. Ow! Well, at least it was only a crab. Yeah, the aloe plant, and then we're going to head back because this is a long journey back. Okay, right. Come on, up on the raft. Well, that sounds decidedly windy. Right, okay, let's get sat. We will raise the sail. And anchors away. Okay, and then let's head home. And we've got plenty of wood, so we can start having a look at upgrading our hut, which is what I want. I'm pretty sure home is this direction, because that's the island we've stripped before, and which means that's the next one over. So I'd say that was pretty productive. I'm really pleased we got 3 boxes out of that. Really pleased. I did not expect us to get that many boxes. I mean, I'd have loved it if one of them had some duct tape in there so we could have got the engine going. But, I mean, it is what it is. Go. I mean, I do kind of like that as long as you've got a stable raft, the storm doesn't seem to do much to you other than, you know, make you incredibly seasick. There we go. Alley whoop. Yeah. So, I don't know if I'm playing this too cautiously, is the honest thing with you. And I kind of have to look to you guys on that. And I know I'm playing this kind of spoiler free and I'm doing it blind. But equally, I don't want my cautiousness to make the game or the playthrough dull for you, because I want you guys to enjoy watching it, because if you enjoy watching it you keep coming back, you get more and more, and we watch more things together, which I think is kind of where we want to get to. So do let me know, am I being too cautious or am I playing it just right? Should I be, because this is the other thing I'm not sure of with the progression. It's like, with the progression, are the really interesting and rare resources, are they going to be really far away from my starting island? Is it a case of I really, really have to go stretching out? And I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me they are. But I mean, I know at some point I need to start figuring out how to get these aeroplane parts, because I know that's there in the crafting menu. But it's like, are they all going to be ridiculously far away? And if so, how do you guys navigate? I mean, is it just the compass? But the compass is great because it gives you a direction. So you know whether you're going north, south, east or west. But if you've island hopped a couple times, you may not know exactly where home is again, because you've hopped a couple of times, you've moved across, sort of, you've started off going north, you've gone west, you've then moved around in a few places. You may not know exactly how to get back to your island, and you might have forgotten how to backtrack. So it's like, how do we navigate that without... And I understand why we don't have a GPS in this game, because, you know, it's meant to be a desert island survival, and you wouldn't have a GPS, or you might not have a GPS, but it's like, how do we navigate that? That, I think, is what worries me, that I go island hopping, and at the moment I'm going point to point, or I'm keeping home island in range, sort of visually. And it's like, what worries me is that I hop one island too far, and then I'm going, well, I've no idea how to get home now. All of the resources are gone, I'm just kind of stuck out at sea, and that's what worries me. And I don't know how you guys navigate that. Like, I know you guys, without spoilering, because you don't necessarily need to tell me what's out there, but how is that a challenge that gets overcome? Because that's what worries me, and that's what stops... Was that a flying pig on our island? I just saw something drop in the air again. Whoa! Whoa! I don't want to beach on that. It's like... Yeah, I don't know how to manage that. And here we are. Home, sweet home. Right, drop anchor. Raise the sail. And it's interesting to still have a storm going at like 7 o'clock at night. Okay. So we didn't actually find any food today. How are we looking hunger-wise? We are looking a bit peckish. Ooh. Our bird snare didn't get anything. That's less than helpful. That means we need to come over here to eat something. Let's eat one of them. Okay, well that's that dealt with. We can have a drink. Cool, right, that's all of those metrics filled up, and then we're going to need to fill up the water still there, which we can do. So we've got all these fibrous leaves kicking around. Interesting, that yucca's not completely hydrated. But they are interesting. It's like when they get fully hydrated, they stay fully hydrated. But it seems like they take time to get there. Okay. Right, that's all those filled up. So, let's start unpacking our goodies. So we've got the aloe plant. We've got all these bits. So we've already got, I'm pretty sure, yeah, an aloe plant here. So we'll drop that there. And this is what I want to avoid. All this just, we'll drop that there. Right. Vehicle fuel part. Drop that. Label maker. Those are where our air tanks are currently living. Right, we've got jerry can. Right, you're now empty. Air tank, cloth, vehicle, electrical part. So many refined hammers. Right, cloth is apparently living here. Right, and vehicle electrical part. There's the air tank. A bit of inventory management. Right, and refined hammers. I'm sure I've got... Yeah, 2 already here. Okay. That's that dealt with then. Right, and then we had that ration there. Which I don't think we can store in here yet. No. Right, okay. And then we've just got all of these logs. Oh, no, I didn't mean to drop the rations. Thank you. Right, okay. Let's just have a quick look at our foundation. So we can do wood, we can do plank, we can do iron. We can't do... Okay, so we need plank foundation, so we need to turn it all into plank scrap. We can't do, like, log cabins. Okay. So I think we're going to wind up doing a fair amount of plank expansion. Okay, alright. Right, then... Not enough room. Right, and where was our corrugated scrap? That's living over here. So this is all just inventory management. That's all of our meats. Okay. We're doing alright with logs. We've got a few of them. Oh wow, yeah, we got all that stuff as well. Okay. Okay. And then jerry can, air tank, flag, and another label maker for still not sure what. I haven't got a room for those. Right, so air tank, gas cans, flare guns we were dropping down here as well. Okay. Right, that's the toolbox, so that needs to stay as is. These need to be emptied. Yeah, the emergency coconuts, first aid kit, food. And then we've got 3 empty containers to bring stuff back in. Okay, so I think our biggest win there was the... yeah, our biggest win there was the 3 containers. Oh yeah, and the torch. Let's have a look at the torch. Now we're in the dark. Right. Torch. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's quite nice. Yeah, I like that torch. Yeah, that works well. I'm happy with that. That was a great find, that torch. But I kind of want to keep that on here as a tool. How am I doing food-wise? I really don't need to eat at the moment. Alright, let's put in the first aid box those rations, because they should come with us. Okay. Have you grown yet? No. Oh. It has. Lovely. Guess what? You're getting planted. Cool. So that will hopefully start growing us 2 of those then, so we can get some anti-poison sorted out. But I believe that's where I'm going to wrap it up for this week. Slightly shorter episode, but still, I think, quite useful for everyone. Or I found it particularly productive. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they'll help the channel grow. They help get out in front of other people. Thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. It is very much appreciated. And don't forget, as patrons, you do gain access to both copies of this and the Satisfactory save file so that you can explore the world in your own time. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.